afternoon, everyone. This is Bev from Art by Bedell, and we have another project in our Sunflower Dragonfly Junk Journal. Today we are going to create a coin pocket here and a belly band. So, and I have it on mixed media page. It's kind of just like with a bunch of inks and some jelly printing. I believe this is what it is. It's the same page in my journal that has the project that we did in the last video that wasn't over the top of the page paper pad. So I'm just going to open it up here, and here is our coin envelope. And I had some things sent to me in a swap from a friend, and that's where my label came from. And on the closure on the back of my coin envelope, I have a wax seal that she had made, and that's where I got that also. So let's start with creating this coin envelope. I'm going to make it out of a piece of my digital, and I have decided to use this one. And the first thing I need to do was decide how big I want it to be. So if I want it to be about this big when I'm done with it, I'll need just a little bit of paper that will overlap. So I'm going to take about this much off, and we'll see how that turns out. So I'm just going to fold it over and back a couple of times. And I have printed my digital out on some matte photo paper, and that makes a nice image. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to fold this over, and it'll be about the size of this one. So we're going to start with doing this, and you know, it doesn't have to be in the center where your folds meet. If it does, that's fine, but it doesn't have to be. I'm going to fold the left hand over top of the right hand by about a ½ an inch, I believe. Okay? Look at that. Right on. So then I will unfold that, and from the bottom, I'm going to fold up about another ½ an inch, like this. And then I need to decide like how tall I want my coin envelope. And then I'll bring that down here and fold that. So now what I have, I want to open this all up. I'm going to take some scissors, and on the left hand side, we're going to cut out this square here, just a little bit below the fold. And then when we do this part, I want to angle it just a little bit. That takes out some of the bulk in the fold area. And we'll do the same thing on the right hand side, angle it, and then cut it off just a little bit above that fold. So that creates the bottom of our coin envelope. And then on the top, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut off just a little bit below the fold, and then we're going to angle this slightly. Just like that, and try to get it as close as you can on the other side. All right. Fold this in, take a look at it, and this is how long this is at the moment, but I don't want it to stay that long. So I'm going to fold it up about halfway, and that's how long I want my flap to be. And then I'll cut that off or tear it off, whichever you prefer. Then I'm going to open it all up. I'm going to take this top part, and I'm going to fold it so that the right hand side meets the left hand side. I don't want to crease it. I just want to fold it so it meets. And then I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to keep that in place as best I can here. I'll take my scissors and I'll curve that edge. There we go. And that creates our coin envelope. Yeah, just right. So now I'll take my, let's see, my art glitter glue. Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I want to take my Distress Oxide ink and I'm going to ink up all around this. Open it all the way up and ink up all the way around. And then on, let's see. Yeah, that's good. On the inside of the top fold and the left and the right side, I'm going to add some ink to cover up the whole thing so that when it is opened, you don't see the white, you see this beautiful Distress Oxide vintage photo ink. Then I can close my right side, put some ink or some art glitter glue just along the edge of it, and then fold my left over my right and press that securely. And then I'll take my bottom flap and I'll add a little bit of glue to that and fold that up. Now, for the coin envelope, for the thumb hole, I have a punch that I'm going to use. The one that I have is an oval punch. I've not used an oval punch before. I'm not sure what I'll think of it, but you know what? Let's practice on just a piece of paper and see what we think. Yes, that'll work fine. So I'll slide it in and let's see, try to get it even as I can. Okay, let's see what we get. Perfect. I'm liking that. Now I'll add some ink to that edge. And there is the opening for our coin envelope. And then on the top of it, I'm going to take one of these wax seals that my friend Lynn made and sent to me and put it on the top. And I have, okay, there's a monogram. I don't want to use that one, so I'm just going to use this one here. And I'll put it half on, half off. Let's see what direction I want it to go. I think I want it to go this way. There we go. How cute is that? Thank you very much, Lynn. Yes. So for decoration on the outside, she also sent me in this little envelope a couple quotes. And the colors just don't match, so I'll use those another time. I have a quote from my kit, and it says, "The flower that follows the sun does so even in cloudy days," by Robert Layton. We're just going to trim off these black lines, and then we're going to ink up the edges, and that's going to go on there. I also want to take my sunflower tissue paper and add a couple sunflowers to the bottom. So I'm just going to tear a piece off here, making sure I get in this nice big one right here that I want to put on the bottom, kind of about like that. So I will take my matte medium, the brush, and I'll put some matte medium on the bottom of my coin envelope. Just like that. And then I'll take my tissue paper And I'll put my sunflower where I want it. And I'll go over that with some matte medium also. Oops, I got a few wrinkles in it, but I'm okay with wrinkles. They make nice texture. And then I ripped it. I'm on a roll here. We can hide that rip though. So that looks good. We'll just tear off. I think we'd better cut it. If I go to tearing it while it's wet, it's going to rip it. So we'll cut off the excess. If you wait for the glue to dry, the matte medium to dry, this would be fairly easy just to tear it right off. But that worked good. All right, and then on the top of that, I also have some script tissue paper. I don't want to put that much on, but I'd like to add a little bit to it somewhere here. And doing the same thing with putting matte medium underneath and then matte medium over top. Then I have a strip of some of the gold paper that I had embossed and then cut off another project, and I want to add that right down along the side, and I'll do that with my art glitter glue. Just like that. And then my quote will go over here. Let's see, to tie it all together. I'm going to put it on this side this time. Yes. With my art glitter glue. Now for inside our coin envelope, I'm going to make a little journal card, and I'm going to use some of my digital that I have here. And let's see. I think I want to get this yellow strip included in on it. So I need to fold just a little bit past that yellow strip. Hold it back and forth so I can tear it easily, and then tear it down, and then see how tall I can leave it, which is right about where that fold line is, maybe a little bit more. And then I'll link up around the edges of both sides of this. Now on my prototype, I just left my journal card as it was because I really liked the print that was on it, and I wanted to show the print rather than do any collaging on it. This one's a little bit plainer. I'm not sure how I want to go about this, but I know I do want to stamp some journaling lines on here. So I'll do that next. Like that. So inside this one, like I was saying, I just really liked this whole thing, and I didn't want to cover any of that up, so I just left it plain. This one is plainer. So I'm thinking it needs something. We could put some of the tissue paper sunflower on it. That would look nice. I have a big one right here. I'll put that right on the side, maybe the whole length of it. That would be pretty. So let's get some matte medium. Put that on our paper. And then our tissue paper. Sorry guys, I'm not even in frame there. That's pretty. And again, I could wait till this dries. Let me get some of this off here. That's a little bit much. Or I could fold it over. Let's fold it over and get some of this on the back side. Oh yeah. And then cut off what's overlapping here. Neaten that up. How pretty is that on the back side? I'm kind of liking the back rather than the front. I mean, the front is pretty too, but I really like the randomness of the back. Okay, so we have that. Let's go to our page that we're going to add this on, which is this one, yesterday's. And it's going to go on here, so we need a belly band. We'll come back to this after it dries. We need a belly band to go across here, so I'm going to have another strip of my digital, and I want it to go all the way across and then around to the back side of the page. And that is wide enough there. And then we can ink that up. This isn't a really easy project to make a belly band and a coin envelope. A little bit of collaging on it. So I want it to be my belly band probably above my quote. So I'll put that out there, and then I'll fold this much back around to the other side. And then on that, I'll go in there like that. So over top of that, I'm going to tear a piece of this newsprint tissue paper. Make sure that I get it long enough. And I'm going to put that on top of my belly band strip that I have here. It's upside down. Like that. And I'll do that with the matte medium. And then I'll put some over top of it. And tear off this edge. So that looks nice. And what I have that I want to put on top of this is some of this sunflower seed package. I want to just maybe rip off the top and put these sunflowers on there. So let me tear them out and see how that looks. might be a little too wide, so let's separate them and put these here like that. And let's see, can use some of the back of it too. There's a barcode that'll look kind of cute up there. We're going to put that on there, a part of our collage. And then we can also put a little bit of our coffee stain paper on there, and that makes a cute little collage for our belly band. So this piece has the barcode from the seed packet, plus it has what kind of sunflower. It was an annual sunflower and an evening sun mix, and I planted those in my garden this spring, and they turned out really, really, really nice. So we're going to add this on with more matte medium. And then we can put our sunflower from the seed packet on there also. Bring it up just like that. And a nice little collage on our belly band. So that's cute. On the back side of our belly band, let's see what else I could use. I could use some of the script. It tells us how to plant our sunflowers. And I think we'll do that after we get this on our page so we know just how we want to place it. But I'll ink up around the edges of it. And let's take this over to our page, bring our page back here. And there is our coin pocket, and I want this to be up high enough so the coin pocket can go down, coin envelope can go down in there, and yet the belly band, I am going to take that over another 1/4 of an inch and fold it. Give myself a little bit more room with that. There. That's cute. All right, so to put that on, I am going to use a stapler. So I'll be right back. All right, so I found my stapler. I'm going to fold this side over here, and that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put a staple here, probably 2 staples. And I wasn't thinking, but that doesn't reach. It reaches this far. So we'll do that. And hope that our coin pocket fits in there just perfect. There we go. Now let's close this and see what we have on this other side. I'm going to add a little art glitter glue here to hold this down. Open this up. And then I have our package, part of our package from our seed package, sunflower seed package. I'm going to put that across there like that. And then I have the sunflower that was too much for the other one, and I think I will put it on the end like that. And that decorates up this side of our belly band. Okay, and there we have it. Oh, let's get our journal card put in here. It's not quite dry yet. Needs trimmed off the top. I do believe that I'm going to leave it like that, but I'm not going to put it in my coin envelope yet because it's not quite dry. And neither am I going to put my coin envelope in my belly band because it's not quite dry. But there's our project for today. We have a belly band and we have a coin envelope with a journal card inside. We've used a wax seal for our closure. There we go. Hope you have enjoyed this project once again in our junk journal, and we shall see you again soon for another project. You have a wonderful day today. Keep your face to the sunshine like the sunflowers do, and have a very sunny day. Bye now.